on up. You're going to stand with me, Christina.
Первый участник косплея.
Look at that. You're going to come over here. You're going to stay here with me. This is, by the way, a BlizzCon winner, professional here. Go ahead, Kim.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and introduce this.
No, bring us the next.
Oh, we're going to go to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The next cosplayer we have is Nicole. This is your wizard.
And last but certainly not least, let's take our time as we welcome Lorraine Torres, the Mistress of Pain, to stage.
Wow, that is awesome. All right, Mistress of Pain. All right, let's get to know these folks here and see how much time they've been spending. So, tell everybody your name again.
My name is Cynthia Hall.
All right, Cynthia, the Demon Hunter. Why don't you tell everybody where you work, Cynthia?
I work for Blizzard.
Okay, so you actually debuted this costume at BlizzCon, correct?
Yes, I did, over at the D3 demo booth.
And then what have you changed to the costume since?
Well, I happen to have a weekend off, so I made this crossbow, and I did a little bit of adjustment to the armor.
Let's get you kind of stepping up here a little bit closer so people can take your picture while we're talking to you. So how long did it take for you to make this awesome costume?
It took about 2 months total.
Wow, 2 months. And then what is the hardest part about this costume?
The chest piece, for sure, because it has so many intricate little pieces, and the shoulder pieces had to be made to scale.
And then what kind of material do you use to create such an awesome costume?
This was all made out of leather.
Why don't you go ahead and do a quick turnaround and let everyone see you. We're going to let them take a picture of you quick. Everybody give it up for Demon Hunter, Cynthia. All right, thank you, Cynthia. Let's go back over here.
All right, Christina, will you join me up here? All right, so you, this is your beautiful female monk costume, and the hair and everything, it could not be more on tone. And you actually won the BlizzCon costume contest. Was that last year? Time slipped by. 2010. So tell me about the construction of this costume.
The costume is all leather. It took me about 8 months to create, and it was my first adventure into major sewing and leather crafting.
How did you learn to craft leather? How do you even learn that skill?
Actually, a lot of my techniques I learned from my awesome friend Cynthia.
Now you are I would call you a professional cosplayer. You spend a lot of time. What else do you do when you're not dressing up as a monk?
I work at Cryptozoic Entertainment.
And what is your famous costume at the Dark Moon Fair event?
I also play Alex Straza and Vanessa Van Cleef at our Dark Moon Fair event.
And your character was so popular, you have a vanity card now, I hear.
I do. It'll be in the next WoW TCG set, Tomb of the Forgotten. It's Nadina the Red.
So what makes you want to spend as much time as you do building these costumes? Where did the hobby inspiration come from?
I really love it as a hobby. It's really an art form, and it allows me to create something with my hands that I can show off a lot easier to the public as opposed to like a painting or a sculpture.
Did you cut your hair? Did you do this hairstyle before or after you decided to do female monk?
After.
Okay, well it works really well. I'm going to back off and let people take pictures of you.
Come on, give it up for our monk.
This girl's not kidding around, I'm telling you.
All right, now I'd like to bring up Nicole, our wizard. Welcome, Nicole.
Hi.
So actually, this is Nicole, your picture doesn't quite look the same as what you're wearing now. So why don't you tell everyone what you decided to do a few days ago?
So 3 months ago when I found out the release date of Diablo III, I decided to revamp my old costume, which was about 3 years old, and here it is.
Very nice. What did you do differently about it? Everything?
Everything. Everything is brand new. So I decided to use a new material. That one's metal. This is Wonderflex. It's really awesome.
And so you've been working on this for 3 months?
Yes.
How long did it take you to do the other costume, the original?
Way more than 3 months. About like 6 months, if not more.
So you got better the second time around with better material?
I hope so.
So actually, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but Nicole has cosplayed before at BlizzCon. And the last time, why don't you tell everybody who you were?
I was the StarCraft ghost.
Do you guys remember her? She was in a really amazing white ghost outfit. You guys remember that?
Yeah. It was hot.
So why did you decide to go with the wizard?
Because I'm definitely going to roll a wizard when I get home.
Who else is rolling a wizard with her? And then, last question for you. What was the hardest part about this costume?
The time crunch. I had awesome help from Christina, but if I'm almost towards you and you're kind of like, oh, it's today.
Was there any specific piece that was the hardest?
Probably all of the Wonderflex. If it gets a little too warm, it starts to melt and warp. So don't leave it in the sun, guys.
That's a tip for you there. All right, everybody give it up, and picture opportunity for Nicole.
Thank you. All right, Miss Lorraine, will you join me in the center? This is our BlizzCon costume first place winner from 2009. And a little bit of information before I interview her is that this costume was so popular and everyone fell in love with her so much that when our development team went back after BlizzCon, they said, we have to make this a boss. So this is responsible for what you guys are going to play tonight. I think that's pretty awesome. Let's give her a round of applause. Lorraine, first, the obvious question is, how long does something like this take to make?
Well, with the legs that are not here with me today, it took about a year's worth of work.
And you actually had the crab outreaching style legs. And what material were those made out of?
PVC pipe center, the stuff you make, the stuffing for pillows, and batting for the outfit.
So why the Mistress of Pain? When did you decide that this is what you were going to do?
I knew I wanted to do something from Diablo, and I did a lot of research, and I came across the Mistress of Pain and immediately fell in love and decided that this would be recognizable enough character for me to cosplay.
And the embroidery and the stitchery and the feathers here and the chains here, the pattern is amazingly intricate. Do you design your own patterns? Does someone help you? Everything from up here, the detail is just out of control. How do you design this?
I do my own patterning, and yeah, this is all my work, except for the chains, Halloween store.
Did you expect the fan reaction to this costume when you went out on stage?
I'll be honest, I was shocked, and my only wish was to get across the stage without falling to pieces.
All right, I'm going to back up and let you guys take pictures of her, but if you've not watched the video of any of these girls at BlizzCon, I encourage you to go to YouTube and check it out. So like I said before, these girls are not just here for this. They're also here for photo ops, so look for them in the audience.
And let's get all four of them up to the front of the stage again for another photo opportunity and the beautiful lighting we have here. And give it up for our cosplayers!
No more. All right, thank you guys very much. We really appreciate you sending your costumes out here. I know it's a lot of work. Thank you. Everybody give them a big thank you from the audience.
Take your picture with them.
All right, so here's